Got to say hello to Neil. We were too busy talking about doggies. Hi, Neil. Okay, so yes, let's relax in Shavasana. Oh, let's take some deep breaths in and exhale with a sigh. Sink down into your mat. Shuffle out the shoulders, hips. Oh, Sarah's here as well. Lovely. Shuffle out shoulders, hips, shuffle out the toes. Don't just flop into Shavasana. Be very aware of what you're doing. Place your body very carefully and symmetrically, and then soften down. Start breathing lovely rhythmical breaths, lengthening the breath every time you inhale and exhale. Make it longer and add some pauses at either end of the breath. Stick some music on, sorry, I forgot. Let this lovely flute music just soothe your body. Deep breaths with pauses either end of the breath work. Good. Let's rotate the wrists and ankles. Change direction. Let's inhale the arms up and over. Lift the heels, squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips, and then roll through the spine and let the arms come back down. Float the heels down. Inhale, arms up and over. Lift, squeeze, lift. Float the arms down, allow the back to surrender back onto the mat. Last go. Inhale, up and over. Push your heels away. Tense your whole body. And then roll through the spine down. Lovely. Place both feet on the gold parts of your bolster, either side, so hips over hip width apart. And lift, hands on the thighs, and lift and lower the spine, but roll through the back. Push into your bolster, lift and lower. So parallel feet, so your feet should be directly down the gold bits. Lift and lower. Just lift until the thighs really engaged. Doesn't have to be full bridge. And lower. And lift. And lower. Good. Drop both knees to the left. Make sure your legs are, the lower legs are really supported by the bolster. Hands on the hips, look over your right shoulder. If it's too much on the waist, you just simply bring your knees up higher and just sort of let the knees hover. Otherwise, release the back and look right. Good. Feet on the gold bits, bring the knees to the right, as low down as feels comfortable, and look over the left shoulder. Gentle spinal twist as the legs are on the bolster, the lower legs, and breathe. Good. Feet on the gold bits. Just hug the right knee in, squeeze it, and place the foot back down. Left knee in, squeeze and release, and right, squeeze and release, and left, squeeze and release, and left foot, knee out, and hug the right knee. So half cobbler. And hands by your sides and circle with that right leg as big as you like. So you can see how big I'm going, but with the knee bending and then straightening a little bit, but just listen to your body. Left knee is out and in half cobbler. It's the right hip that's rotating. Nice. Change direction. Good. Soles of feet together for full cobbler. Supported with the bolster makes it just a bit more gentle. And then bring the left knee in. Keep the right knee in cobbler. Good. Hands to the floor in a big circles all the way around. Just left leg. Lovely gel. Good. That looks great. Nice. Change direction. Keep the breath flowing. Soles of feet together, knees wide, a resting cobbler, and simply roll your head side to side. Good. Knees up to ceiling, hands behind the head, chin tucked in. Really curve the back, the upper back, and curve the neck. And simply just draw the right knee in and slightly lift the hips, aim the elbows towards the right knee, and then open, keep the head up, left knee in, curve the spine, and down. So keep going, elbows in, lift a little bit higher, lift the hips slightly higher, and down. And then when the left knee comes in, lift the hips off the floor and come down, elbows open. So keep going. Good. Just one on the right and then one on the left, and then we release. Good. And then back into a nice long Shavasana to squeeze shoulders up to the ears, push your heels away, dig the elbows in. You know the usual drill of tensing, 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 and release and lengthen away. Then make fists, shoulders up, push the heels away, squish the body, squeeze. Feel like you're wringing out tension, tiredness, stress, frustration. Wring it out of your body. And then release and let it just really come out and sink down into the earth where it gets absorbed. And roll the head side to side once more. Back to center, lift the head, and then aiming the elbows towards the ceiling. You're just circling round. If you're drawing circles into the ceiling with both elbows. Nice, change direction. You can close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Lovely movement of the neck. Good, and lower the head. Elbows out, shuffle out your shoulders. Bring the legs together. Actually, let's roll the bolster away first. Legs nice and straight, heels together, big toes touching. And just breathe very deeply here with the hands under the head, and breathe. Bolster away, kneel. Get rid of your bolster. Yes, very good, well done. And then similar theme, but you want to lift your right knee in, lift the head up, elbows aim towards that right knee, and stay here and breathe. Lengthen that right leg away, float it down, elbows out. Just pause for a few breaths. Good. Left knee in, elbows in, lift the head, chin tucks in, really curve the cervical spine, the neck. Lengthen away, float the left leg down, keep the chest open and breathe. Good. Hands down by your sides. Bring the feet together once more. Single leg raises. So float the right leg up. Might need a little bend of the knee as you come up and down, because we're going to do alternate leg raises. So then left leg up. But do have a micro bend of the knee, especially if you're feeling stiff. As you raise one leg up, exhale down. Alternate leg, lift it up, and then exhale down, and push the palms and the elbows into the floor. Deep breaths as you lift, soften the breath, exhale on the lower. Just keep going. Lovely. Legs wide. Squeeze the buttocks and release. And just simply squeeze the buttocks and release. Then go wide like a starfish, as wide as you can. And just simply wiggle the fingers and toes. And then relax. So just let the toes turn out. Hips opening, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Deep breath in. Feel that you're surrendering to the earth. It's going to help you feel relaxed. Exhale. Last one. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Good. Legs together, interlock the fingers, push the palms away, circle around the body. Change direction. Excellent, good. Just simply hug the right knee in, lift the head, elbows in. Release the squeeze, left knee in, head up, elbows in. Both knees in, and gently rock side to side. Hold under the knees, curve the spine, rock forwards and back. Sit up, knees open. Oh, no, yeah, right. Don't get comfy because we're rolling back down again. I didn't get this one from Facebook. I made it up myself. Okay, and then just bring the knees in and then roll down again. Roll up, feet down, open the knees, soften the shoulders. Knees together, roll down, curve the spine, roll up, open the knees. Lovely, Anita, good. And just keep going. So down, up, open the knees, close the knees. Just two more. Brilliant. Okay, let's come to standing. I'm just going to grab some water. Good. If you're ready, just shake out the arms. Wiggle out the fingers. Wiggle out the knees. And circle the hips. Say hello to Heidi. Headless Heidi. Can you go up a little bit? Might be an iPad though. You might not be able to go up a bit. Oh, okay, not to worry. Actually, got quite a few headless. That's okay. See you when you lie down again. Okay, other way. Lovely. Stop at the front. You're going to reach over and across, but up. So slightly up, but to the corner of your room and back. And up and stretch and lean. Reach and back. Cross. Stretch. Okay, and back. And 45 degrees. So not all the way to the side. Just 45 degrees ahead of you. And back. And stay up. Thumbs into the lower back, gently open the chest. And then round the elbows forwards and sway forwards. And then open the chest, hips forward. Round the elbows forwards, drop down. Open. And close. Good, and open. And close. Good. Back to center. One of my new favorites. So you go wide like a priestess. If you remember, priestess is this. So we'll start off in this. So knees over ankles, arms out at 90 degrees, shoulders are down. You then sweep the hands to the knees. I'm going to show you from side view. So you sweep the hands to the knees. You're holding the knees. And then let's all do the left. So left elbow bends, you push into the right knee and then you look over the shoulder. So it's a twist. And then you come back to center, both elbows are bending. And then you push into that left knee, straighten the left elbow and look over the right shoulder. So you just pause in the middle, stretch over. Go back to center. But you have to look over the shoulder and really try and get the chest to the wall behind you, or turning to the wall behind you. So it's a priestess twist. Back. And back. Good. Last one. And back. And then just turn the toes forward and just hang over the legs. Hang straight down the middle. Soft knees. Remember, we're warming up, so don't overdo it on the hamstrings. And then gently roll up from base of spine. Keep the nice wide stride. And we just want to gently tick-tock side to side. It's my absolutely favourite type of downward dog. So you've got wide legs, soften your knees though because we're still warming up. Place the hands to the floor in a downward dog, but you've got your feet really wide and you're aiming the chest between the hands. And then you cup the fingers, come back up, so you're staying low with the chest, but you've got your fingertips or your palms flat in line with your feet, and then you walk the hands forward again, back into a downward dog, a lovely wide downward dog. Good. Cup the fingers, walk the hands back between the legs, hold the outer sides of the knees, squeeze the legs as you just unfold. Remember, we're warming up, so you have to be really careful. Thumbs into the lower back and arch. And then do this with the legs, heel and toe, until you're back together again. Well done. Arms out. Rotate the wrists. Change direction. Shoulder rolls. Big as you can. Doing a lot of crunching, I don't know if you can hear it. Change direction. Good. Penguin. Good. Working through the body, so we want to balance now. So hands on the waist. Lift your right leg and rotate the ankle. Change direction. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Very nice, Nikki. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Drop. Weight into the right leg. Lift the left. Ooh. Says focus on a focal point. I'm not doing very well on this side. Okay. Rotate the ankle 5 times one way and then the other way. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Very nice. Perfect. Good. Down. Up to the tiptoes. Stay up here. Down into the heels. Lift the toes, and you need to hinge forward slightly with the toes lifted. And then all the way into the toes. Lift. Pressure in the big toes and the little toes. Don't roll out. And keep those ankles nice and strong, and then toes lift, lean back. Just a little bit. Good. And neutral. Shake out the arms. Bring the arms forward. Prayer position. We're going to do that lovely archer. So you're going to pull back with your bow. Turn the chest. Good. Look all the way to one side. Then bring it back into prayer in front of the chest and pull the bow the other way. Lovely twist. So come back in. and twist. Lovely. And back and twist. Keep the shoulders down and back. And angel arms, so hips forwards, arch back, and then round the back and dive as if you're diving in. Open 45 degrees and back. When you come forwards, bottom back, straight, completely straight knees, as if you're sort of about to dive in. Inhale, open. And close. Let the arms hang and swing, and then you keep letting the arms swing as you lower the body into a forward bend, and keep swinging the arms between the legs, and then just let the hand release the hands, let the arms dangle down. Good, soft knees, everyone. Just bring your body down. Hands to the floor. Knees down. Wiggle out the hips. Let's travel back into swan. So you just keep the toes pointing, not pointing back, tucked under, and then just let yourself hang down into swan. Elbows softening, palms flattening, fingers lengthening. Good. Then look forwards. Bring the hands as far forwards as you can. And you're going to come up, but then elbow eyes are to the front. Bend the elbows and just drop a little way. So it's used to be called chaturanga, but we're doing it in half swan pose. Straighten the elbows, travel back into swan. Forehead touch the floor before you hinge back up. Elbow eyes to the front. Bend the elbows, drop down slightly. Be really careful. Look forwards. Straighten, really good for weight bearing in the wrist. Travel back. Very good for the spine as well. Then lift. Shoulders above wrists. Bend and lower slightly and lift. Good. Just travel back into swan, but this time with the toes tucked under and then elbows down. So this is more known as like rabbit pose, with crown of head parallel to the floor. Good. Bring the knees together, point the toes back and roll up onto the knees. Okay, let's go to this point, but rather than knee above ankle, you want to go wider. Okay, so just stepped out a little bit more, but your heel of your left foot needs to be in line with your right knee. Okay, and it's a kneeling warrior 2, shoulders down, and a gentle bend into the knee, stronger on the hip flexors. Okay, draw your body back, chest open, thumbs tucked in, and then straighten it out and travel to the other side, but keep the toes down. Good, very careful on the knees. Don't overdo it. If it's too much on the knees, you can stop. Good. Now turn the toes forwards, bring the hands down, tuck your right toes under and just travel forwards and back. So you're just rocking. Only drop down to a point that's happy for your knees, or your knees are happy with even. Marvelous. So yeah, back onto the knees. Lift the body up. Get that right leg out. Slightly longer than you normally would do. Just check, is your right heel in line with your left knee? And then when it is, just drop into it. Chest open, shoulders back. So don't lean to the right there, Jill. Keep your body upright. Yes, brilliant. Thumbs in. Okay, and then you just drop and straighten as much as you can. Keep the big toe down. Drop and straighten. Yes, lovely. Upper body's completely still. Well done. Nice. So foot turns to the front, tuck your toes under, hands down, and then just drop back into the heel. Then bring your body forwards and just go forwards and back. To watch you this side, because I didn't see you last side. Good. Amazing. Good. Knees together and into classic child pose. Use any props for the head if you need them. Arms down by the ankles. Lovely breaths. Good, roll up and either camel or seated fish now. Separate the knees, hands back behind you. Lift your hips high, but we'll gaze forward. Whether you're in camel or you're in seated fish, gaze forwards. Lovely, Sarah, good. Lovely quad stretch. Good. Camel for those of you struggling with that one. And then knees together. Let's just come into a wonderful lunge. So right foot forward. We'll keep it high. Hands on the right knee. Drop the shoulders and just hinge down. If it's too much, then just back off a little bit. Otherwise, to here, both shoulders level, slightly lower in the left shoulder, some of you. And breathe. Relax your shoulders, Neil. Yes, very good. Excellent, good. Change legs. Good. Chest open, shoulders level. Amazing, good. And back. And then just onto all fours. Classic cat-cow. Maybe actually let's wiggle the hips first. And then, if I show you from the front view. And then you really drop down to one side, look over the opposite shoulder and come up. And really drop down. So you're just gazing back to the ankles as you sway, overly sway with the hips. Knee stays, both knees stay connected to the floor as you twist. Very nice. With the feet together, downward dog once more. So push into your heels, then heel and toe. And bring the knees back down. Classic balance now. You've done it for ages though. So you just tuck your right toes under and lift the knee. Lift your right leg so it's in line with, the heel is in line with the hip. Have a feel, is your back flat? There's no rotation of the spine, total flat back. When you feel comfortable, pull in your abs and slide the right arm up and the left arm up and the left palm is facing down. Okay, forehead in line with the spine and deep breaths. Draw it in. Change legs. Left leg, heel pushing away. Feel very straight in the body. Right arm up. 5 breaths. Good. No rush to finish, but when you're done, swan pose, head down, elbows bending. Keep down. We're still relaxing. We're still releasing the back. Good. Hinge up. So we're going to do a variation of pigeon now. It's a lovely one. So you just want to rock your hips side to side, just a little wiggle. Okay, so this pigeon is bringing your right knee forwards and looking up. So it's a high pigeon. Then you let the right knee travel back towards the left knee so that they're in line. And then you travel that right leg back, and you let the chest surrender over the left thigh. And then you come back up. So the arms don't move. Come back up onto both knees. So it's a traveling pigeon. So you bring the knee between the hands, look up. Then knee in line with knee. But when you slide that right leg back and it straightens, chest over left thigh. And we just come in and out of that once more. Forwards. And back. Good. Knee in line with knee. We've got to do all that on the left side now. So left knee forwards. Open the chest. All happening on the left side now. So knee in line with knee. Travel it back. Chest over right thigh. Knee in line with knee. Forwards, look up. Knee in line with knee. Slide that left leg back. Chest over right thigh. Good. One more. Perfect. Good. Knee in line with knee. Well done, everyone. Okay, what time is it? It is 7. Okay, so we want to sit cross-leg. Actually, where's my block? Okay, yeah, block. I don't know why my knees were raised. I'm not sitting on a block. Sit on a block, your knees can drop lower. Why we like blocks. Okay. Rotate your shoulders. Very crunchy going on today. And change direction. Good. Good. So you're making fingers like this to the front. And then you're just clawing down and forwards, but stay on the fingertips. Let the head hang. Stay here. Breathe into the hip flexors. Good. Gently claw the fingers back up in your claw shape. And then recross. Lovely. Plant the fingers, walk away. Stay on the fingertips, let the head hang. Pull the fingertips back and sit up. Very nice. Legs wide. Bounce out the knees and simply forward bend, chest forwards onto the mat, or not onto the mat, aiming for the mat ahead, and then hands wherever they reach on your lower legs. So breathe, no competition, just be happy with it. Stay here, soft face, soft jaw. Now stay here, you've got pushing your heels away, but now point the toes and feel the hamstring softening. Good. And then release the legs, lift up, bring the feet forwards, raise the arms, shoulders away from the ears. Dandasana, it's quite a strong one, looks easy, quite strong. Exhale the arms. Inhale the arms. Exhale the arms. And inhale the arms. Good. Okay, time for our little forward bow. Time for our little break. So if you want to grab some water, put some socks on, whatever you want to do. I forgot my socks, I'm putting my Uggs on. And then Shavasana, please. Do you have a strap nearby? We're going to be doing straps after a half-time break. And definitely you can be in Shavasana. I just fancy my legs in the air for some reason, so that's what I'm going to do for this Shavasana. If you want to join me, please do, or whatever you want to do. Shavasana, you could even do the cobra on the bolster if you've got tight across the collarbones and shoulder blades. But otherwise, rest however you like. As long as you're not going to pop off to bed, I'm very happy. Pausing on the end of each part of the breath. So inhaling, pause, exhaling, pause. So just go as deep as you can, lengthen the breath as long as you can, and pause on either end. I meant each end. Pause on each end. So wherever you are, just knees into the chest. And just stay here and breathe. And resting still, I just wanted to squeeze out the tension of the lower back. Good. So those of you in classic Shavasana, if you could grab your bolster and then place your lower back on the bolster. And if you are already on your bolster, just hold fire a second whilst everyone gets into position. Grab your strap. I did say have it nearby, so if you can, you've got it, if you could have it, please. Place it around the right leg, left knee still into chest, and pull the right leg towards you. Elbows in or out, whatever's comfortable. And then you straighten out as much as you can with the left leg. Get it as low as you can, but you don't get it lower than where the knee starts to bend, just at that point where it's just about to bend. And then you draw it all the way into the chest. Keep it bent, and then straighten it out at a horizontal angle, almost horizontal, and then bring it in and bring it out and bring it in. Be very aware of your right hamstring. This is getting stretched as well, and bring it out. Excellent, good. Bring both in, just release the strap, just hug the knees. Nice. Strap around the left foot. Lengthen it away. Keep the right knee into chest. Exactly the same. Oh, I had my elbows out last time. I think I'll just draw them in for this side. And then you lengthen all the way out, almost a horizontal with that right knee, as long as the knee stays straight. And then bring that knee all the way into the chest. So we're staying on the right hand side, pushing it out. Lovely. And drawing it in. Lovely, Sarah, good. Pushing it out. Drawing it in. And pushing it out. And drawing it in. One last go, pushing it out. And drawing it in. Nice, good. Swap legs again. Just left leg is outside of the strap, and then you just exhale it down, float it down to the floor, and then bring it back up. So leg lift. So stay on the left hand side. Now when you drop it all the way down, where it can't go anymore, bend at the knee, heel drops to the floor. Then lengthen it long, then float it back up. Breathing in to come up, exhaling to float down. And it's 5 times each side, but I have lost count, so tap. Okay, swap legs. Just the right leg outside of the strap, and then exhale, float it down, tap the floor and up. Exhale down. Keep it straight for as long as possible, then heel drops and up. And again, float down. Lovely, Irene. Up and up. And again. I think this one, next one is 5. We might have gone into 6, sorry. And then tap and up. Both feet in. And draw the legs towards you, elbows out to the sides. Keep the lower back on your bolster. Close the eyes and breathe. good. A variation of, oh my God, I forgot the name. Baby Krishna is legs wide, hold on to your strap, and then you pull on your strap, soles of feet to ceiling, elbows out to the sides, and knees are in line with your shoulders. Sorry, I'm having a brain block. That's it, perfect. Yes, good everyone. Just pull, use your biceps, elbows out to the sides, soles of feet to ceiling. So it is still Baby Krishna. We're used to holding the toes or the ankles or the wherever we're using our strap to pull our knees towards our shoulders. Bent knees, and well, enough bendiness in the knees for soles of feet to ceiling. Lovely gap between the knees. Good. Bring the knees together. Keep the knees in towards the chest. Hold closer, either side of the strap, either side of the ankles. And just lengthen the knees away and then bring the knees into the chest, heels down. So this is quite a strong one for the lower back. It's like doing a forward fold but upside down. Yes, lovely. And then bend the knees. And then simply what we're doing is straightening the lower legs, keeping the knees into the chest. Beautiful, Irene. Not jealous at all. Looking wonderful. Okay, keep going. Wonderful, good. And bend. Release the left foot, straighten up the right, wrap the strap around the knuckles, and simply let that left foot land on the mat. Elbows in, heel pushing away. Lovely back of leg stretch. It's very good for tired legs. Let's hold and breathe. Good. Just bring both knees into the chest, change legs, left leg long, draw it in, right foot to the floor. Elbows in or out, not fussed. You can do what you like with your elbows. Oh, bit of deep forest again. We like this, don't we, Anita? Wonderful. Then both feet to the floor. So you're in resting bridge. I want you to dig the elbows in, lift the chest. So there's a curve in the back. Navel is up high. And then release that curve in the spine, reverse it. So you're just tucking the tailbone under, lifting the hips. Feel the lower back just grazing the bolster. And then soften the buttocks, soften the back down. Roll your head side to side. Very nice. This is my new favorite. So you bring your knees up, you cross at the knees, let gravity pull your legs towards you. So it's not the pigeon crossing of the legs, it's that I'm sitting on a bar stool or I'm sitting on the sofa crossing the legs position. Now you really need to relax the legs. So go really floppy in the legs, hold your ankles, okay? And then gently pull. So this is a cow face legs, I think you probably remember, but you're pulling the feet apart, okay? You're holding on, then just pulling the legs apart from the ankles. So keep the knees bent and just pull one foot out to the right and the other foot to the left whilst they're crossed. But the key is to have very, very soft hips. Relax your buttocks. If you're tensing, this is very hard. And then you release. Okay, just draw, squeeze both knees, have the hands on the knees and just squeeze them towards the chest. This bit we did last week, if you remember, we were doing Kenny Everett. Okay, so now release, recross bit of Kenny Everett is always welcome. Bring it round, draw them in, hands on the ankles and pull. So obviously the right hand's on the left ankle, the left hand's on the right ankle, and then gently relax everything and pull. Gentle pull, don't overdo it. Lovely cow face, really quite challenging when you're tipped over the other way up. So this is a lovely gentle way of doing cow face these days. Good. Soften, hold each knee separately, squeeze the knees. Good. Uncross, squeeze the knees. Good. Hug your right knee, left foot to the floor. And you're simply going to engage that left foot and push into the foot. You don't have to even raise that high, but it's all about the engagement of the left thigh. And then you just let the pelvis and the hips relax. And then you push into that left foot. Keep squeezing that right knee. And the hips just lift, even if it's just a millimeter. Feel the engagement and then release. Soft buttocks. Last one, lift, push. Hips up tiny bit, tiny bit. Oh, lovely, and release. Good, release the right leg. Squeeze the left knee in. A gentle lift, slight lift, nothing major. And then let the pelvis soften and the buttocks relax. Push into the right foot, lift, squeeze. Lift the hips an inch or a millimeter, don't mind, just as long as there's an engagement in the right thigh, and lower it down. Lower the hips down. Last one. Lift, push into the foot, lift the hips just a little bit. Nice. And release and relax. Soften the buttocks, soften the thighs. And back into both feet down so that you're in resting bridge. And stay in resting bridge. So have your hands on your hips. And take some deep breaths here. Belly is wide open so you can really do some deep, wonderful belly breaths. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. We're staying here, shuffle out the shoulders. Just continue with this belly breathing. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Good. Slight lift of the hips to roll the bolster away and bring the feet back onto the gold bits. Arms out at 90 degrees. Simply drop both knees to one side. Now feel the difference in your twist from when we started. Just be nice and open in the back. Safe to drop down fully. Look over the right shoulder if your knees are left. Good. Knees up. Check that your feet are on the gold bits. So you want to have feet that wide apart. and then drop to the right, look left. Good, simply up to center again, and we'll repeat. So knees to the left, look right. Good, feet on the gold bits, knees to the right, look left. Final time to twist. Nice, good. And then release, and then do all you need to do for getting and preparing final relaxation. So, well done, everyone. Lovely softening bodies. Well done, everyone. Well deserved Shavasana. Stay awake and aware, but really start to soften your body. Well-deserved Shavasana, so really relax, let go. Allow this wonderful piece of music to speak for itself. Just settle and relax. Lovely. So let's start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Ooh. Big stretch. Slowly, slowly wake up. Oh, maybe sigh a bit, yawn a bit. Ooh, let me namaste those on catch up. So namaste. No rush, everyone.